Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're taking a look at the DAREU A950 Wing, also commonly known as the A950 Air on some sites, and it is a 8K lightweight wireless gaming mouse that comes in at right around 35 grams. And inside the box of the mouse, you get a pair of DAREU branded grips, the instruction manual, a pair of full-size skates to replace the bottom ones if they ever wear out, a carrying bag, the 8K pulling rate dongle, and then a lightweight braided mouse cable. And for the tech specs on the mouse itself, it uses a custom PAW 3950 sensor. It has an 8K polling rate. It weighs in right around 35 grams. It has a max DPI of 30,000, which, realistically no one should ever use. 210 milliamp hour battery, and the dimensions are 119 by 63 by 38 millimeters. Now jumping into the actual overview of the mouse. First thing is the clicks are very light, but there is a slight tinny sound to them, and the sound difference between the two clicks is pretty substantial. Not the biggest issue, but definitely something to notice. And there is also a decent amount of post-travel, as you can see. So that's where the click actuates right there, and then that's how much travel is there afterwards. Not the biggest issue, but definitely is something to note. I will say that the side buttons ergonomically are not in the best spot for my grip style. I definitely have to move my hand pretty far back and stretch my thumb to reach the back side button. If you're doing a claw or fingertip grip, it's a little bit more accessible, but for a more relaxed palm grip, definitely have to do a pretty big stretch to get a good button placement there. And then the scroll wheel, it's a little bit on the heavier side, nothing too bad. Tensioning is okay, a little bit stiff on the click. Once again, that could be a plus to some who use their scroll wheel for a lot of macros and games. They use jump on scroll. They don't want to go sicko mode with it. That makes sense. You don't accidentally miss input, but overall, it's a very lightweight mouse. So after testing out in some gaming, overall, I would say it's a pretty safe shape and a good mouse. It's versatile for all grip styles while being a bit on the smaller side. It's similar to things like the Lamzu Maya or the Logitech Superlight 2C. The QC on it's fine. It's lightweight, so you expect some bowing on the sides, but it's not super solid. It has the solid bottom too, which is nice for those who have, dusty environments. You don't have hair and dust getting in there like other mice. And then the clicks leave a little bit to be desired. They're a little bit tinny and not the best, but they're passing. So for around $60, the fact that you can get a 35-gram mouse with 8K polling rate, it's a pretty solid price. Definitely is some areas for improvement, but it's nice to see companies like DAREU expanding further into the mouse space and coming out with some new innovative mice.